Well, the mission has always been from day one, since 1939, almost 70 years ago, to make flying safe, affordable, and fun. And that's never going to go away. That said, our pilot population is going to continue to change. The regulations that we have to deal with are going to continue to change. The environment's going to have to continue to change. So in that respect, we're going to change what we do within the organization. But as long as we're meeting that fundamental mission, there's going to be a place for AOPA, and members are going to find that they're getting the benefits they need. When you have 415,000 members plus, you've got a lot of people who are looking for their organization, the Aircraft Owners and Pilots Association, to give them the tools and information they need to make their piloting lives easier, better, and really to just give them the opportunity to enhance their right to fly. You know, strength lies in numbers. We've certainly seen in 2007 and into 2008 the FAA reauthorization fight, the fight against user fees, as really being the battle cry for so many of our members. And when you look at the pilot population and you look at those members wanting to have a voice in Congress, to be able to tell Congress, no, we're not going to deal with user fees, and we're not going to deal with excessive taxes, and they recognize that AOPA is there working on their behalf. That is the #1 reason for our being. But when you look at all the other services we provide, you know, you mentioned member services, AOPA insurance program that we offer, the credit card, the pilot information center, the medical certification folks that are really helping people get through and again preserve their own right to fly. There are so many things that we're doing to assist our members. I mean, the website is a treasure trove of information.
Cirrus aircraft have always been easy to fly. Now they're easier than ever to buy. A complete line of ownership programs gives you everything you need to purchase, trade, finance, lease, insure, and warranty your Cirrus. There's even an ownership program for non-pilots. The Cirrus Access Pilot can teach you how to fly or fly the plane for you. Find out more at www.cirrusdesign.com. Cirrus, for the love of flying.
I think when you look at AOPA, you've got to consider that we have here in Frederick, Maryland, about 200 people who are dedicated to serving the needs of those 415,000 member pilots. We've heard the term that we have 415,000 bosses out there. And when you look at the mission that we have of meeting their needs and serving their needs and preserving their right to fly, that's a really strong mission that somebody like me or anybody else in the organization is dedicated to. So just looking at those staff members of what they're trying to do, that's the basis for our ability to really provide for that enhanced services and the demands that group is requiring. And AOPA is leading the charge to increase the pilot population. We know that's a function as student starts. We need to get more people starting to get into learning to fly, wanting to learn to fly, because if you have more people doing that, you're obviously going to have more people who are going to end up being students, stick with it, and become private pilots and perhaps continue to advance their learning experience. How we do that is, in large part, just continuing to do what we do. Continue to provide the services that pilots want and need, listen to their needs, continue to have effective representation for them on Capitol Hill and in their local area. Let's not forget some of the state issues that are coming up. That is incredibly important for our members. As long as we do our job and do it well, pilots are going to see AOPA has value to them. And we're going to continue to listen to them, listen to what their needs are, and do everything we can to provide those needs.
Today, there is an affordable, high-performance, easy-to-own and easy-to-operate very light jet designed with you in mind. Far less expensive than any other twin-engine jet to buy, it is also the least expensive to own and operate. It is the Eclipse 500, the jet that's easy to buy, easy to fly, and fun to own. The jet for you. On the issues and policy front, clearly
security is going to be top of mind. We know that security is a top issue within the government, and it should be on all our minds. We need to help our members and all private pilots and all general aviation pilots recognize that they need to keep their airports and airplanes secure so that we can not be a target for the security folks. The environment is going to continue to be a huge issue. It's one we're continuing to monitor. We're continuing to work with the manufacturers and others to look at alternatives for leaded fuels, for example. So we're going to need to continue to monitor what's going on with the environment and look for ways to make aviation in general, and certainly general aviation, greener. AOPA is committed to helping the pilot population in every aspect of protecting its right to fly and in providing the services it needs. And when it comes to security, to making sure that we're providing a greener group of members, we'll make it happen. As long as there are issues and people who are trying to prevent general aviation from growing and expanding, there's going to be a need for us to be there, and there's going to be a need for AOPA members to be AOPA members.